Today we are gonna see how to build a graph, how the structure actually works, how to identify the node, how to add an edge, how to print the nodes of a graph. So I think the most common way and it's popular way to represent a graph in C++ is using a adjacency list, which it is denoted as list, and uh, something like this. It's very commonly used to build a graph. So we can say adjacency list is a type of doubly linked list, but with but here we can have many edges. That's why it's popularly used for a graph. So let's build it. So first of all, I would like to call it that it that is hashtag include list. Although I think bits std c++ contains it, but just to be safe, just to explain it, I'm just gonna call it. So let's make a class and name it graph. So what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of graph? I think it's the vertices, right? So let's first define that. Int v. Now let's initialize our list, that is list int star l. Now let's build the edges and the vertices of the graph. So it's public. I will make a constructor function which takes vertices. So let's first initialize our vertices, that is v is equals to v and l is equals to new list and v. I think that's how we initialize the vertices. We have now built the structure of our vertices. Now let's make a function of how to add a edge to our vertices. So I'll make a function named add edge, which takes two nodes. Suppose, because what is an edge? It is a path that connects two nodes, right? U and v. So it's int u and int v, and we need to connect this. So we can just simply dot u dot pushback. I'm gonna explain what this actually means. Let me write it. Here it will be dot, and here it will be u, I believe. No, in u we are pushing back v, and in v we are going to push back u. So L of v push back L of u. So what this actually means is that what makes two nodes to be connected to each other, that is when they are neighbor to each other. So what this pushback is doing, when we are doing L of u pushback v, what we are eventually doing is that making v as a neighbor of u, and when we do v pushback u, we are making u as a neighbor of v. Basically we are connecting them both. So let's go to our int main. And make a object of our class graph g, and number of vertices is 5. So g dot add edge as 0 comma 1. This is our first, and I'm just gonna for now, yeah, I think 5 times, paste it 5 times. This what eventually doing is it's uh, adding edge adding an edge to our graph. So what 0 comma 1 means, the node 0 and node 1 are getting we are making an edge between them. So 0 comma 1, I want to make suppose an edge between 1 comma 2. Now I want to make an edge between 1 comma 3, and I want to make edge between 2 comma 3, and I want to make an edge between 2 comma 4. Now I also need to print this, so I'll make a function that's actually going to print all of this. So let's make a function into void that print adjacent list, and it doesn't take any parameters. I'll make a loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than v, I plus plus, c out I, c out I. I'll make a semicolon, and then I'm gonna iterate each neighbor, that is int, and I'll name it neighbor in short, and for each li, what I'm gonna do is print the neighbor ith, and let's make a space just so that's easy to print. I think now it will print. So at the end, g dot, I think I'm just gonna copy it, paste it, and call it. Let's see the graph that we have built works or not. Okay, we are getting an error. Okay, my mistake, it's a typo error. Okay, we are able to build the graph. So what this shows is we have a node 0 that have an edge with 1, that is it has only one neighbor as 1. Now we have a node 1 which have 3 neighbors, 0 2 3. We have node 2 which have 3 neighbors, 1 2 4, 1 3 4. We have node 3 which have 2 neighbors, 1 and 2. We have 4 which have 1 neighbor, 1 and 2. So yeah, this was the way to build a graph in C++. I hope you liked it. Thank you.